my stairs. I live here, not you.
You shouldn't be living here. You paying rent?
Yeah, I pay rent. Are you kidding me? This guy just assaulted an investor. What's up guys, it's your boy Alan again, back with another video. And today, we're gonna watch another episode of Bar Rescue. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And let's go check this out.
So here we are, guys. We're on Lake Marie in Antioch, Illinois. And Lake Marie is part of the chain of lakes, which is the busiest inland waterway in America.
This bar that's needing to be rescued is here. This place is beautiful. How can any bar in this area be failing? I mean, look at the view.
There's 21,000 people that live here. 28,000 boats registered here.
Wow. There's more boats than people here.
In the wintertime, 1,100 snowmobiles are registered here.
This is like a dream location to open a bar. I'm like very curious on why this place needs to be rescued.
Median household income is $78,000. Median household income for the state of Illinois is only about $44,000.
So it's not just a tourist location, the locals also have money to spend as well.
The lake drives the economy, whether it's boating, snowmobiling.
All seasons.
So there it is, guys, Dirty Rooster. Here's the approach by boat.
Just looks like a boring house.
There's a banner on the right side.
Yeah, it looks like a frat house. You know those banners that they put over the frat houses? It doesn't look like a bar or a restaurant.
Well, here we go, guys. 11,000 cars a day will drive by the front of that building. And Raul, would you stop?
That's the entrance? This looks like the type of place that if you go inside, you get your body parts all chopped up.
That looks like 10 more seats.
They're missing money.
Look at that place.
Everything's very flat.
Got a gray floor.
This thing is so sterile. Okay, imagine this. You're outside on your boat, on the lake, or maybe it's on the snowing season, and you have this wonderful, beautiful Mother Nature to look at, and you go in here. This is like a downgrade. I'd rather just be outside and just enjoy the weather. Like, this looks so boring. The walls are not painted any color. It's just gray, super dull. Looks like a rest stop. And you have plastic cups. Like, if you're on vacation, do you want to go to a bar that serves your drink in a plastic cup? Especially when the median household income is so high. Like, you really want to drink out of a plastic cup?
Listen to the story of this barn. Two guys, Rob and Steve, buy this barn, open it 10 months.
Taking shots? Are we really gonna start this checklist this early in this video?
After they open it, a third partner, Scott, buys in for $25,000. So, there's Rob.
Like, am I drunk? Am I seeing three? Or is there really three?
Drinking a
Like, when you have someone who's acknowledging themselves as being drunk, that's bad, especially when you are the owner. If I owned a bar, I would not let any of the other owners drink. This is a business, it's not a playground, okay? You can't manage a bar if you're drunk.
Self as a minority partner, sort of powerless.
Yeah.
In a sinking ship.
Second shot already, and it's freaking dead. And earlier we saw that it was, the sun was still up.
Also, Rob lives upstairs.
What? So is this a frat house? This is supposed to be a grown-ass man. He's sleeping on an air mattress on the floor with dishes piling up on a sink. Think about it this way. I can only imagine if you're treating your own living space, your sanctuary, the place you go home where you feel safe and clean. If this person is treating his own living space like this, I can only imagine how much respect he's giving to the establishment.
He lives here, works here, drinks my booze. Can you imagine how Scott feels seeing this?
Oh, wow. No cheers or nothing?
So this is basically his home bar. He sleeps upstairs, goes downstairs to drink, probably stumbles upstairs drunk, and passes out.
We're gonna throw the glass. Did you see that?
You just gonna toss the glasses like that? Like I said, not to be like judgmental, but he seems like a slob just based on how he organizes his living space. If you're living like that, disrespecting your own bedroom, I mean, this just confirms it. He's basically treating this bar just like the way that he's treating his bedroom. Like, no respect.
Guy's drinking so quick his face is turning red.
Everyone's getting alcohol. He just gave another one down at the bar.
Nothing's had $1 attached to it.
So he's just giving his friends? I assume those are his friends. They're just drinking, nobody's paying? Like, what's his plan here? So this place isn't just his bar, but it's also his home. So if he loses his bar, he's also gonna lose his home.
So there's Tara. She's a single mom with 4 kids. Rob is drinking and partying and letting this business go down the drain. This is important to her.
It's like I'm the only one that works.
Jeez, do you know how frustrating that is? When you're seeing your boss not leading, literally just partying, getting wasted, more wasted than a typical customer that you would kick out. Yeah, this poor bartender, single mother, has to watch this bar fail, but one of the owners is contributing to the problem.
So there's Caesar back there cleaning the kitchen. Look at that stuff. It almost looks new, Nick. It's not so bad.
It's not so bad. Caesar might be.
That looks brand new. Either that this place doesn't get a lot of business or he's just really good at taking care of the kitchen.
That's a lot of Jack. Stop it.
Can you forget?
Are you kidding me? He's pouring himself shots and the bartenders had to jump in and stop him.
For recon tonight?
I found a group of girls to pose as real patrons.
But Jessica only has $5.
Her job is to find out how many drinks she can get for her $5.
Based on what we've seen, there's a very high chance that these girls are gonna get free drinks and will not even have to spend a dime. That's my gut feeling.
Surveillance cameras have been placed around the bar as John, Raul, and Chef Nick observe from the boat.
I have $1 domestic bottles and $2 shots.
Did I hear that right? $1 domestic bottles, $2 shots? What kind of domestic beers are they selling that costs $1? Is this like happy hour or is this how much they charge regularly?
Between you and me.
Yes.
Look into my
Yeah,
eyes.
I'm looking in your eyes.
It's my best friend's birthday is tonight, and we're all out to celebrate.
Dude, she got him on a leash right off the bat. Look at him. He's all freaking simping all over her.
Where is she?
Right there.
Birthday shots.
Which one of you girls are paying for them?
Yeah, you
Right
know
here.
whatever.
He's not paying for shots.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god. The bartenders already can see what's happening here. This is not the first time this has happened, is it? Oh my god. Bartenders have to like prevent him from buying drinks for these girls because they know that he's gonna do it.
I don't give a what she said. Give all the pretty girls free drinks.
There it is. Oh my god! What is wrong with this guy? Like, is he trying to own a business or is this his personal frat house? Is that why this place looks the way it is? He has no intention of making money. He just wants to party and be the cool guy that he never was in college.
Can we do the nachos?
Caesar!
Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Out of a can? Nacho cheese out of a can.
How do they expect to pull in their target demo selling that stuff? There's nothing fresh.
I know you have a median income of $70,000 and you're gonna serve this stuff? Like literally like nachos that you might serve in a high school football game.
Here's what's unbelievable. We're seeing incredible amounts of alcohol being consumed. But have you seen one transaction? Have you seen $1 move?
I haven't seen money.
That's what.
So not only are they charging $1 domestic beers, actually domestic bottles, and $2 shots, which, you know, the profit margin is, you know, minimal. We're talking about like 10 cents profit per sale. And despite that, they haven't rung anything in. Everything's free. Why aren't the other owners stopping him from doing this? They're clearly there. He's right there! He's watching this whole thing. Why is he not doing anything? He's just like twiddling his thumbs like, I know that he's a silent partner, but that doesn't mean you can't say anything.
And we'll dance on the bar.
Are you kidding me? This is what he's like. Is he still stuck in his college days or something? This is embarrassing. He's the owner of this place.
This is unbelievable.
There's his other partner sitting up against the wall right there.
Watching it all.
Watching it all.
They're both watching this happen. Why aren't they saying anything?
Get out! Right now! Out!
To be doing this is unacceptable.
I want to buy the whole.
Well, you're gonna say it is unacceptable, but you're clearly accepting it because both of you guys are watching this happen and doing nothing about it.
Bar around a shot. Get on it. Get on it.
I'm the silent partner. You guys won't listen to me. You guys fight a tag team. Tag them out. You go behind.
I think they're literally taking the term silent partner way too seriously. Silent partner means you don't have any creative input on how the place is run. But this is not a creative input. This is liability. We're talking about profit losses, financial and legal consequences from this type of behavior.
I
don't know how to bartend.
They're serving beer half the time.
You don't know how to bartend. This is not bartending. Stopping him from giving away free drinks is not bartending. It's common sense.
Please get him out of there. He's not serving anybody. We don't
I'm
need
trying. What am I supposed to do? I've asked him like 10 times to get out.
Your bartenders have no managerial authority. Like, he, unfortunately, is the guy who's writing the paychecks. You're the silent owner. You're much closer to his level than the bartenders are. You telling them to cut off their boss, you know how uncomfortable you're making your bartenders?
Anyone in the whole building?
Let me help. I'm gonna help. Get out of the bar. Get out of the bar.
This guy is a huge liability. He's wasted. He can barely talk. Now he's walking on the bar. Like, what if he stumbles and falls and hurts himself?
This is unbelievable. Oh, look at this. Somebody's gonna...
Are you kidding me? He's now gonna do parkour in the bar. Dude, he's gonna hurt himself.
Rob is at a point of unreasonable behavior. He's obnoxious and he doesn't give a So if he doesn't give a I'm sending my experts in just to tell him I'm not coming.
Damn, he didn't even talk to him and he's already like threatening to leave.
Where'd they go?
What was that?
I don't know.
What do you say?
Whenever I'm with Jon Taffer, have a good night.
I tried to stop you.
What? From what? Talking to pretty girls?
You didn't have...
They're not attracted to you. They're clearly manipulating you for free drinks. Anyone with common sense can see that.
Go away, Scott!
All you wanted was the building fixed. We need to be fixed.
Scott, you want to see what's really gonna happen? I'm gonna throw you through that wall. I'm gonna beat the...
I feel bad for this silent investor. You know, he's the last person to invest in this place. He's probably like, what the heck did I spend my money on?
Why are you at the top of my stairs? I live here, not you.
You shouldn't be living here. You paying rent?
Yeah, I pay rent.
Are you kidding me? This guy just assaulted an investor.
Back off with the cameras. Let me get him out of there. Come on. Go lay down.
Dude, he almost fell down the stairs. This is putting the camera crew in danger as well.
It's a conscious choice that you made to assault your partner, and you want me to help you. You're his friend.
Yeah,
You care about him.
I do.
Did you?
They're friends. Now this is all adding up together. The classic two friends open up a bar together. This is why you don't open a bar with your friends, because people always think that it's some kind of party. You know, working with friends, family, your partner, like, yes, sometimes it works, but usually when it does work, at least one of these people have experience in this industry. But in the majority of the cases that we've seen, and I've personally seen, that's usually not the case. Usually the people involved, they open a bar together, they have no experience, and stuff like this happens.
Rob, you were out of control last night. It was bad.
You were hanging from the rafters.
I've been doing this for a year with not one penny in my pocket.
They've only had this bar for a year, and it's already gone to the toilet, like, within a year. So this is how they've been taking care of this. This is how it's been run the entire time that they've owned this place.
I've given up every hour I have to run run this bar. Yeah, I'm up now, John. I am.
Dude, just because you're at the bar doesn't mean you're running the bar. Yeah, you might be walking on the bar, but that doesn't mean that you're running the bar.
The guy that's been here.
You've been open how many months?
About 10 months.
You're losing how much a month?
Upwards of 4,000.
10 months! So this place hasn't even been open for a year and it's failing? Like, how can you rescue a bar that had such a horrible start to begin with?
So, whose job was it to run the bar?
Rob's.
So, you're investing in Rob's ability to run it?
Absolutely.
The same here.
Why? Have you guys worked with him before? This guy has like no work ethic. If this is how he's been behaving for 10 months, literally right off the start, I would have just taken my money and left. And this whole thing could have been avoided.
Do you understand what fiduciary responsibility means? You can't give everything away and say you to the investor. You can't.
He owns more than a third of the company. So when he's giving away alcohol, he's giving away his own money as well. So I'm not sure why he doesn't see this. Like, it's not like 100% of the drinks that he gives away is the investor's money. Like, more than a third of that is his own money.
So I want to talk about the economics of the last 2 days. I put an inventory control system in here called Bartender. And Bartender...
Do we really need to do this? We saw him give away 1.5 hours of free shots without ringing anything. Is this really necessary?
In the past 2 days, you did 2,700 in sales. You gave away $6,918 worth of drinks.
Wow. Like we already saw that he gave a lot. But he literally gave away 3 times the amount of what they actually made. Jeez, like, can you imagine giving away $6,000 in 2 days? Like, if you make $6,000, especially with the size of a bar like that, that's considered decent. But that's how much they gave away. Really, like, it took you 10 months to realize that this guy is making you lose money.
That's $27,000 lost in a month!
While you're...
That's insane. They're losing that much money, even if they didn't give away this much alcohol. When you're serving $1 domestic bottles and $2 shots, you would still lose money because the money, your profit margin is so small. We're talking about dimes. They're literally making like 10 cents per bottle. Like, I don't know, did they even have a plan to begin with? These numbers are incredibly high.
This is a conscious decision that you make to say, screw the business, screw my partners. What the hell kind of man are you?
I mean, you're also screwing yourself because you own 37.5%. Like, that's a lot. I don't understand what is he thinking? It's not like he just got free money. A lot of this money is his own money. Like, why doesn't he make this connection?
Steve and Scott have never operated a bar before. I want to see if they can step up and try to lead tonight.
I'm not a bartender. I'm not a wait person. I'm an electronics engineer.
When you want to be an owner, it helps to be able to understand each process. You know, you don't have to be good at it, but I worked in a lot of places where they make you cross-train on all the different positions. You gotta shadow the host, runner, the busser, the bar back. Like I said, you don't have to be good at any of these positions, but you need to know how they work. Otherwise, you won't understand how the process of how a bar or restaurant is run. In order to get a good big picture, it would be really helpful for yourself to understand how the different parts of your bar or restaurant is run.
How many drinks we got?
4.
How many people are waiting?
A lot.
So you made 1 where you could have made 5. Eyes up. Look at people.
Table 21.
Table 20. Yeah, when you're making drinks, you want to keep your eyes up. That's why it's important to know where your tools are and every time you wash your tools to put them back to where they were. So if they're positioned the same way or the same place that you always put them, you can still talk to a guest and, you can just, without looking, you should be able to grab your tools and make drinks while still, being to take care of the other guest while you're still working on the drinks of another guest.
Put do not make on a ticket.
What's going on? We got food coming the wrong way.
We got too many mistakes coming from the front of the house. I got people making us food that we don't have to make.
They don't know what they're doing up there.
No.
How's this happening? There's a POS system, earlier they said they're supposed to ring a do not make. So did they verbal one of the orders? Yeah, if you ever for some reason have to verbal the orders, let's say you forgot to ring it in and you tell the kitchen, hey, can you make nachos on the fly? I need for table 10. When you put it in, make sure to say do not make. Otherwise, you'll have 2 orders of nachos because you verbaled 1. Yeah, this is why you should try to not verbal any orders unless it's an emergency.
They don't look at the guests. They don't assess what they need. They can't do more than one thing at a time.
Can you ring in another nacho for table 2? It was supposed to be 2, only 1 got rung in.
All right, I'm having a hard time with Scott's order.
More verbals. You gotta write everything down when you take the order from the guest. Then when you go to the computer, every time you bring something in, make sure you cross it out on your notepad. So when you see there's things that are not crossed out on your notepad, you know that you didn't ring it in. Like, everybody has their own system. But right now, it just looks like everybody's just improvising and it's messing up. You know, despite having a proper POS system, orders are still getting screwed up.
If you could have $40,000 now and walk away from this business free and clear with your money back, would you do it?
Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Because that possibility exists.
Okay.
29. I definitely would. This is 10 months old and it's already a huge disaster. There's no foundation. The bartender is not trained. Looks like maybe the POS system is not even properly set up. But this place is just, there's no experience here. Besides the cook who, you know, was pretty good at cleaning the kitchen, you know, early when it was slow. And it looks like the food is coming out on time. It's just that they just don't know where to run it. Or they're just not being run, you know, rang in the POS properly. Besides the cook, it seems like nobody here has any experience.
So I understand you had an interest in this place. Steve would sell out his 37.5%. Scott has 25%. He would entertain an arrangement. I'm going to tell you guys, the deal's to be had.
Wow, there's investors here. Honestly, this location is a gold mine. You have to be so incompetent to screw this place up. This place is right by the lake. There's parking for the boats. You're in a wealthy neighborhood. You're in a tourist spot. Despite that, the lack of experience and the sheer incompetence of the owners is so bad that despite having such a good location, it's still 10 months in and it's falling apart already.
No drinks. People have food, no silverware. In every case, there's a failure. We started behind. We've been behind. We will always be behind until we shut it down.
This thing is failing from the start. 10 months old, we said that before. There's no silverware, no glassware. It can't even succeed when you pack this place with people. Like, how do you have food on the tables and you don't have enough silverware? Like, the customers can't even eat the food they ordered.
And here they come. Hi, Bob. Frank, how are you? Good. Can you sit down, please? You have a...
Those are some shady looking investors though. For real.
Here's how a deal like this would look. He would buy out 1 or 2 of you. The remaining partners would sign a management agreement with him. He would then operate the business, could save the day.
No, I don't want to do it at all. You have no managers. Nobody here has experience. You guys didn't even have enough silverware to give your guests so they can't even eat the food. They literally are gonna bring in help that you guys need. Bring in experience. I know that you might have an emotional attachment to the idea of owning a bar, but guess what? The first time for everything isn't always a success. Learn from your mistakes. Just get the outside help. Running a bar or a restaurant, like, nobody has ever said it was easy. Like, I've been in this business for at least 10 years, and I still think it's a really difficult business.
I'm of the opinion that it can't hurt. That's gotta be a win-win, right? I don't know. I don't know.
I feel this is our choice. If we don't do something, we're going to be gone anyway. I already know.
Yeah, that guy is smart. Like, literally, you can be greedy, not greedy or selfish, and just be like, this is all mine. This is my business. This is our business. But if you guys don't bring in outside help, you guys are going to fail and lose everything. Yes, you're going to have an outside partner, and you might have to share it with somebody else, but at least your bar will survive. Even if you're gonna have less of it.
Are you guys ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Dude, such huge improvement. Like, the other sign just made it look like a frat house. It doesn't look like a restaurant.
Look at the sign out in the street.
The sign's beautiful.
And I got Bauer Signs to put another sign on the back of the building so you can see it from the lake to stimulate our boating business.
Yeah, the other sign was like a banner. It wasn't even a sign, and it was obstructed by some trees and stuff too. So now that it's actually closer to the docks, it's gonna be way more visible.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Dude, this inside transformation is way more impressive than the outside. This doesn't even look like the same place. The other one was so stale, it was gray. It just looks like old shed that was just painted over and repurposed. Like, this place looks like a lodge. Yeah, the lighting is just way more welcoming and it just way less creepy. This is a huge improvement.
Look at how we opened up this bar. We got 8 more seats. This was a wall before.
Yeah, seats are worth like tens of thousands of dollars each. It's real estate. And if you have a chance to add more chairs, do it.
Martini, I'll grab the mashes, all right?
I like the outside seating. Having the...
Wow, they added like campfires on the outside. That is so cool. Now you can also enjoy the view of the lake. Hey, if you enjoyed that, don't forget to check out these other videos as well. And please leave it on the comment section on what videos I should react to next. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.